not mean to call in. Yes.
2 seconds later.
Hello? Yeah, what? Yeah, I'm on my bike, and it called for my watch, so I'm gonna pull over and loosen my watch real quick. Yeah, cause Desi calling me now too, so I'm good. I appreciate it. All right, bye. What's up?
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, why?
I keep getting emergency service thing sent from my phone.
Yeah, I'm on my bike. It called it. It was from my watch.
Are you okay? Do I need to take you?
No, nigga, I just told you I'm good. It was my watch while I ride my bike. My gloves kept pushing a hole in the button, so it did it, and I didn't know until my music cut off, and then it was like, you're dialing 911, and so I just got off the phone with them. That's why I didn't answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm straight.
Okay, just make sure.
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm a cover it, so hopefully that'll stop it from happening. If not, I'm gonna just take the watch off.
Okay. Well, let me know where you get to where you're going safely, so I just want to make sure.
Nigga, I'm not finna call you, bruh. I told you it was an accident.
Well, just send me a text message.
I'm not gonna send you no text message, bruh.
I'll check your
Yeah, do that.
I'm going to go back in.
Alright, peace out. Bye.
RDMS.
YouTube. What's up, man? Man, I've been so busy. I'm kind of falling off of being consistent. Not bad, just once a week uploads rather than the 2 that I was shooting for, 2 a week. So yeah, I'ma make the most out of this. We headed to Cycle Gear. I messed up. Yeah, I messed up, and I had put my watch on too tight. And I'll add some clips in here. I put my watch on too tight, and I ended up calling the police, because you know the Apple Watches, if you hold the whatever the button on the side for too long, it'll dial 911 for you. So yeah, that's what happened. So I just got off the phone with my wife, my brother, and the police department. You know, because the watch called 911. I mean, that's cool. You know what I mean? If it was ever an emergency or something like that, a real emergency, like Lord forbid, anything bad was to happen, they'll be able to, get in contact. The location was spot on where he was at. The dude was able to tell me exactly where I was at. So, I thought that was, that's alright. I know a lot of people don't like the police. A lot of stuff we see online right now. I definitely understand why people don't like the police. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely not one of those just comply kind of guys. But my parents kind of taught me a way to survive when it comes to police officers. As a black man in America, of course. And, is not rudimentary, but is, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but it kind of like just takes the sting out of stuff when people say, and I'm probably using that word wrong too. When people say, "Oh, just comply," you know, just comply, blah 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 blah. Yes, comply, bro. We got this case going on now where it's this guy, I think he like anywhere from the ages of 20 to 25. I can't remember the age, but if any of y'all have been paying attention with what people like to call police brutality, the guy in Jacksonville got pulled over. The police officer said they were pulling him over because of he didn't have his headlights on. It wasn't raining outside, it wasn't dark. Was it, you know, 10 or 11 in the morning? No, but you know, it was definitely enough sunlight outside to where, like, I'd also agree that was a silly reason for you to pull somebody over. But he got pulled over because he didn't have his headlights on. Bro, I can see why he was being so I won't even say it like that. I can see why he was being hesitant with being compliant. You know what I mean? And that is definitely an unbiased opinion. I can definitely see and understand why he didn't want to cooperate, or as some people say, comply. He was never violent. From both of the I saw the body cam from the cop. I saw the recording from dude's phone inside the car. Never in both body cams was he ever aggressive, you know. So he got beat up pretty good, honestly, bro. You can see in the video, and I don't think I'm gonna post any clips or anything like that. If y'all want to look it up, just look it up. He got first, the dude, he said his driver's side window didn't work, but he opened the door when the police officer pulled him over. You know, I feel like a lot of times when people are in situations like that and that adrenaline starts dumping, we don't really think things through. And he opened the door, talked to the cop. You know, he kind of asked the cop a little aggressively, but he was never aggressive physically towards the cop. You know, as we know, police officers are trained and supposed to de-escalate situations. In the beginning, I don't really think the cop ever really showed any aggression towards the guy verbally. It wasn't really until, of course, the black cop got there. But here nor there, bro ended up closing the door after the cop was like, you know, why are you opening your door, blah 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 blah. He did say, well, my window don't work, so I can't roll my window down. You know, and he ended up closing the door when the cop asked for credentials. And he was like, no, I'm not giving you that. Like, I don't really, this traffic stop is, you know, it's pointless. It's dumb. I'm not doing anything. I wasn't speeding, such and such and such, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I don't know what all was going on with that. But moral of the story is, he tried to be a lawyer on the street, you know, and kind of go the same thing for bikers and stuff like that. Bro, the best way to make it home is to 100% just do what you're told, bro. Like I said, I'm not one of those, oh, just comply kind of guy, but I also understand you can't play lawyer on the side of the street, bro. This ain't your jurisdiction. These cops, this is what they're allowed to do. And I don't want to say allowed, like, you know, like they permitted, you know, by law to do what they want to do to you. But no, bro, it's like they have so many of these small laws and rules and regulations that, you know, common civilians don't know about. And I don't care how much you read a book. You know what I mean? Some people are really good, but they all know how to, you know, flip and roll those laws to fit their scenario to where they go out unscathed. So, just be smart, man. I know it's annoying. I know it gets your blood boiling. I know you're probably pissed off whenever you get pulled over and stuff like that, especially when, I ain't gonna sit here and lie, like, some police officers don't act like jerks, you know. They are jerks. Some of them are. Not all of them. Any of my interactions with police officers, the cops have been super cool, bro. Super cool. So I'm gonna sit here and badmouth police officers. My cousin's a police officer. Close friends I've grown up with since daycare. Police officers. You know, so people say they want to say, oh, silence just means you support the blues. I'm neutral, bro. You know, like they always say, like, oh, you did really good, but this is where you can improve. You know, I look at that the same way in everyday life. If you want to, you know, hold it up my head saying, oh, you support police departments, blah, 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 blah. I guess, bro, because at the end of the day, people can say what they want to say, but when somebody kicking your door, or when somebody breaking your car, or when, you know, an emergency happens, you don't handle that by yourself. First thing you do is dial 911, call the police. And I don't care the race, black, white, Hispanic. I don't care the color of your skin, purple, yellow, orange, blue, green, all the above. Everybody call 911. It's one of the first things they teach you as a kid. Whenever you're in trouble, dial 911. Don't answer the door for strangers, blah, 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 you know? So, just be smart when dealing with the police, man. You know, I hope you don't have to deal with the police, you know. I'm not a fan of dealing with the police myself, so I try to stay out the way. I try to, what's the word? Just be responsible, bro. You know, I'm not saying don't have fun, but you know, that's just a whole nother conversation I'm not really in the mood to get into. But those are the fun things that just came to my mind. I'm here to cycle gear because I didn't do my research, or maybe I was looking for something and then I couldn't find it and then Bo brought it for me. I need some new spools. The ones I had, they're pretty old. I want some ones that are actually kind of nice. And I ended up getting the wrong size. I need an 8mm and I bought a 10, but I didn't grab the 10. But he here grabbed the 10, so I'm gonna make a trip out of it. I don't know. This, hopefully Buddy don't try to pull out in front of me. Alright, but yeah, man, so anywho, Buddy's smoking a cigarette. Anywho, yeah, man, chat, how's y'all day been? I know it's early, but it's Monday. We're gonna be productive this week. Try to get everything you need done and in order. You know, I'm trying to manage how loud I talk because this mic is pretty close to my mouth. And I don't know if y'all noticed from my last videos, but yeah, I'm not running that light. They just took a picture of her license plate. That's what I don't want. I don't want no red light ticket. I don't know if you can see them where they at. Oh, did they take them down? Oh, if they took them down, that's clutch. Well, yeah, this intersection right here had those red light cameras. And what's crazy is one of the red light cameras down in Miami It's like, bro, I ain't been to Miami since I was born, bro. I don't go back down there. Like, most people who enjoy Miami are people in the hood and tourists. I'm not a fan of Miami. Is it fun down there? Definitely. It's nice, all the money, the cars, the clothes, all that stuff. For you single boys, the women, I get it, but I'm straight on that. Miami living, bro, it's just not for me. It's just not for me. It's hot as crap. And it ain't even 12 o'clock yet. But, yeah, man. I think it was like a Hialeah, Miami. They were talking about all this speeding, or I ran a red light or something like that. It took a picture of the license plate, and the license plate didn't even match what was on the ticket. And they were trying to charge me like $100. And like, bro, I ain't rich. I'm not giving you $100. So I'll call down there so quick. And the crazy part was that ticket, when it finally got to my house, it was already in the system for like 2 weeks, and it's like a 30-day period until they started talking about suspending your license and all kinds of crap like that. I was like, bro, I ain't doing nothing. So I called down there. I was like, hey, look, you got this ticket with my name on it, and that, you know, it came on such and such day. They was like, well, it actually happened on this day. I was like, that's even worse. You're about to suspend my license and I haven't done anything? It was like, well, your license plate. I was like, that's not my license plate that's on there though. And I was like, that's not my bike. And then newsflash, I haven't been out of my city. And I think what? I don't know, man, about like 2-3 years. I've been grinding, bro. So vacations and stuff, it's just, you know, whatever. I'll go like to Daytona to see my grandmother, you know, maybe Orlando to go pick this something up or something like that, but I don't be going out of town like that, so I know for a fact that ain't me. And then I look at the picture of the bike, I ain't even nowhere near the same bike I got. It was like some little scooter or something, and the ticket even explains it's a Kawasaki ZX6R KRT 2020 blah 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 blah. I was like, yeah, that's not me. You know, I was like, you know what that Kawasaki look like? She was like, no. I said, look it up on Google. She was like, so I don't have time. I was like, just look it up on Google so you can delete this ticket so I can go about my day. She looks it up. She was like, oh, that's not the same bike. Exactly. She was like, okay, sorry for the thing, sir. Give me 1 second. Blah blah blah. Threw that thing right out the door. So that just goes to show you, everybody makes mistakes. You know. Chat. I'll be right back. I'm about to go in here, see what I can get handled. Be a couple minutes for me, a couple seconds for y'all. Be right back.
2 seconds later.
Well, so I got a question for y'all. We back and moving. So I'm looking for a new helmet, right? And right now I really only got 2 options in mind. You know, mostly because of the looks. You know, they're all I'd consider, for me in my pockets, a higher tier helmet. But so right now I got 2 options that I'm looking at, and that's either the Alpine Star R10 or the Shoei X15, right? I'm kind of leaning more towards the Shoei, just because I have a Shoei now, you know, and it's I got this for a deal from a buddy who bought it and then bought it too small. It's a large, I believe. He said it was too small for him, so Jit got a big ass head. But of course I want like I don't really want like all the colors and stuff like that. I'm looking more so towards like black and carbon, you know. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm simple, bro. Black matches everything. And then I just think the apartment looking sweet. So what's y'all suggestion? Or do y'all think I should get a different kind of helmet and say bump those two? And please do not put the AGV pizza. I don't want that helmet. I didn't even, it's never even crossed my mind to buy that helmet. I don't want it. I don't want it. And I'm gonna say it one more time. I do not want it. Now I know some of y'all gonna be in the comments probably like, yeah, AGV pizza. And then I'm gonna just be like, man, thank you for your input. So, anyways, man, I'm just blabbering and yapping, bro. So, dang, I forgot school starts next week. Or did it start? No, it starts next week or today. One or two. But, yeah, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all head off too much longer, bro. It ain't really much for me to talk about. So, keep God first, man, in everything that you do. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.